If you're thinking about renovating your house, maybe just a room, listen up. The Fox 5 I-Team's Dana Fowle talked to celebrity contractor Chip Wade, who gives us a fresh new way to look at how to spend your money, or maybe how you shouldn't spend your money.
And I think we've probably all heard the standard advice here about which renovation projects make the most sense, give you the greatest return on your investment. You know, revamp the bathroom, don't put in a pool. Well, this is not that. Here's a new perspective.
With renovation, it's more about, it's really knowing more about how you want to live in your environment. And that is a step that everyone just skips over too fast.
This Georgia Tech grad.
I'm a rambling wreck from Georgia Tech and a hell of an engineer.
Well, he says if you don't plan your renovation for how you actually live, you waste money, plain and simple. This engineer turned home renovator most recently starred in HGTV's Emmy Award-winning series Elbow Room. But today, his cost-saving tips are for our Fox 5 viewers.
We really make things work, but make them look good at the same time.
Start by knowing, he says, that you rarely get a full return on your renovation investment, so you want to plan wisely.
From a recent study from the Association of Realtors, there is one thing that you can do, generically speaking, across the board, which is replace your front door, which gives you on average of 101% return on your investment. Every other item, whether it's your kitchen, whether it's your bathroom, is literally 60 or 70% of your return on your investment.
Let's start in the kitchen, where renovation is expensive. This Atlanta native says take everything, I mean everything, out of the cabinets and the drawers, put them in another room. Now, put back only what you use or need.
What that's going to do on average is eliminate about 30% of the overall volume you're going to need in your kitchen, because cabinets are super expensive if you've never done that before. Imagine now if you didn't have to have 30% of those cabinets and you strike 30% off of that bill.
Here's a perfect example. Look at the wall in Janice Young's North Fulton kitchen. Notice few cabinets.
There's no upper cabinets, so it's all floating shelves, and I just love being able to have everything open like that. And
that saved you money?
Saved us a ton of money.
Chip says you can apply this logic of paring down what you don't use to any remodeling job, and always ask yourself this question.
How is this going to increase my current lifestyle for the next 5 to 10 years, and is it worth that investment?
Here's another cost-cutting strategy. Ask yourself why you want to renovate that room. Is it to better entertain? Well, maybe before you spend the money, start having gatherings now. Find out where that space is deficient. Maybe you just need a few upgrades and not the $25,000 renovation you thought you needed.
I love to create things. I love to build things.
Many of us pick photos out of a magazine and want to replicate it, and that's a good starting point. But here's an exercise you should try before making it your own.
I always have all my clients write down a list of adjectives of what really describes the way they want to live.
Then write down what bothers you about your current space.
Is it a room that's messy? Why is it messy? Right? Is it too cramped? Why is it too cramped?
In reality, to get the most out of your renovation, you'll have to modify that magazine picture to fit how you really live. But we would be remiss if we didn't check in with a financial advisor about the right way to finance a renovation. Kristen Fricks-Roman says your goal is to pay it off in 5 years.
The thought is that you don't want to dip into the equity of your house and then turn around and roll it into a 30-year mortgage when you know 15 years from now you're going to have to remodel again.
Got it. Now get to renovating smartly.
I'm Chip Wade, and I'll come in and make your home exactly what you need it to be.
And he just might. Chip's next project hits the DIY network. It's this month. It's called Super Great Rooms. It's shot here locally, right here in Metro Atlanta, and it will be applying all of those techniques to make your renovations work at the right place. You know, you might actually see some people you know.
I've always wondered, Chip Wade, who does DIY for a living, how does he feel about people like me who try to do DIY?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I asked him about this too, and he's a fan to a point, and here's why. Chip says everybody should attempt some projects on their own. They are, in fact, money savers, but you'll also discover there are things you simply can't do, and this will make you appreciate more the skills of the person you actually hire. It eliminates, he says, the know-it-alls in the world and creates more appreciators. And that 30% off the cabinetry, that is the difference between me wanting to redo my kitchen, which I do, and saying, no, we can't afford it, and now thinking, maybe we can.
I'm an appreciator.
I'm an appreciator.
Right, Dana, thank you.